An unknown author once said, "Today, like millions of Americans, I went to work. I didn't design a beautiful landscape. I didn't write a proposal to save an endangered species, and I didn't drive a bus or fly a plane. However, I did spend some time with some very important people. I sang the alphabet song to a Supreme Court justice. I read a story to an attorney. I ate lunch with the pastor. And I patted the back of an engineer until he fell asleep. Tomorrow, who knows who I'll meet, but one thing is for sure, that will be very important and the hope of our future." What makes childcare workers essential? Many people do not see the importance of a childcare worker, or should I say, show much appreciation to childcare workers as they do for healthcare and retail workers. Childcare workers take a risk every day. Childcare workers do not get a break. Many childcare facilities are open every calendar day, not including the actual holiday. Yes, parents are the child's first and most important teacher. However, according to Strong Nation, two-thirds of children under the age of six have a parent or parents in the workforce. This means during the most critical time of a child's life, a parent is financially providing for the child, while the child care worker is providing the emotional and educational environment. The president and CEO of the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Bob Hyatt, quoted, "With benefits that span two generations, it's clear that ensuring access to high-quality childcare should be a priority for the business community." A study by Strong Nation showed that kids who had high-quality childcare were more prepared for school. A prime example of why childcare workers are important is this COVID-19 pandemic. This is a stressful but also eye-opening time for everyone affected by this crisis. Childcare workers have been put on the essential workers line because workers need childcare in order to do their jobs. The CEO of the Kindercare Learning Center sent out his childcare providers and parents a letter in accordance to COVID-19. I will be reading you this letter that he sent. We've heard from many of you, particularly medical providers, first responders, and members of our military, that you continue to need us now more than ever. The everyday heroes who live among us and keep our communities running, our local grocery store shelves stocked, and our cities safe and clean have reached out to us. We've also received questions from parents about why centers remain open in some communities. Since we opened our doors 50 years ago, we've been supporting hardworking families when and where they need us. That means responding to the rapid changing environment we're in now. We've been working closely with our local health department tracking CDC updates and consulting with medical advisors to ensure we're following their latest guidelines. In many communities, it also means temporarily closing our doors, and where we're still open, adapting to how we operate. Childcare workers have no idea what they're coming in contact with every day. Healthcare workers, first responders, and all other essential workers can do all the right things and still pass germs or viruses that they get from work onto their children. Each and every day, childcare workers take that risk just like everyone else. Strong Nation states that some may not think of investments in childcare as a traditional economic development. In reality, research tells us that childcare is an important part of infrastructure. It helps build the bridges and roads that get today's young learners to tomorrow's workforce. Childcare workers do their part and more. They help expand the knowledge and redirect the actions of a child. Childcare workers make a difference. They are there when no one else is. The future is in the hands of the educator. I am proud that I am a childcare worker and I make a difference.